Hi, everybody. It is Kathy, and I love to be selling. Come on in, sellers. I have got some goodies to share with you. And honestly, I've been staring and staring and staring at this, and I'm like, I have got to share this. So first off, comment and let me know that you can hear me. Let me know how your weather is today. It was really nice here in the city, a nice fall day. I'm going to say like mid 60s. And I just want to make sure that everybody can hear me. And then I'm going to get right to it. We're going to discuss this because it is worth looking at. It's something that can absolutely help you with eBay search. And you know me, I love to talk about eBay search. So let me just see how everybody is. Um, and then I'm going to show this to you so that you can use this information when you're doing your listings, especially if you're finding listings are not getting the search that you think they should. And it could also be something that could really help you with stale listings. So I want to get to it. And I did title this, I have been staring at this, and I think you will too. Um, the reason I picked this, let me just make sure everybody's hearing me. The reason I picked this is I've really been aware of the fact. Oh, good. Hi. Let me just see how everything is. Hi, Marcia. How are you? Thanks so much for joining me. Um, there's a lot of information about selling. And because there's a lot of information and a lot of groups and a lot of social media and just a lot of content out there, it's very easy to get overwhelmed. It's also very easy to go down a rabbit hole. And by that, I mean, you'll latch onto a piece of information and you'll just go with it. And oftentimes it can sidetrack you. And you sort of get off the point. You don't realize you get off the point, and you're spending half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours on this tangent, which might be, decent information, but it's not essential to your listing. It's something very periphery. Um, and it's taking a lot of time that you could be spending listing and optimizing your listing or doing social media that's going to get you a lot better results. And that's one thing I really keep an eye on is there's a lot of interesting information out there. I always have to pick, what webinars to go to. In fact, tomorrow I'm Facebook's invited guest for a big workshop here in New York City. Yay. And the reason I chose to go to it, because I do get invited to a lot of events, is it's Facebook. So I know I'm getting accurate information. And they're not only covering Facebook business pages, they're also covering Instagram, and they're also covering Facebook stories and Instagram stories. So I'm really interested in this for all the information. But, there's only so many hours in the day, and you got to pick what you're doing. And it's the same listing is there's only so many hours in the day. And if it's taking you an hour to get a listing up, unless it's a very expensive item or you're very new and you're really learning to list, that's not a good way to be spending your money. So this is what I wanted to talk to you about eBay search. Hi, Lynn, how are you? PJ, Betty, Dale, Chris, Carla, thanks for joining me. So this is what I wanted to talk about. For those of you who don't know, I'm Kathy Terrill, and I'm a top-rated seller. I've been selling on eBay for over 12 years. I am an eBay sales and social media coach. I teach eBay. I speak for eBay. I've spoken with eBay teams and on my own. I speak nationwide. My background is retail. I've got over 25 years of brick and mortar experience here in New York City. And I did sell on QVC Live for over 6 years. So I know sales. I take all that information and I bring it and I help my eBay sellers with the information that I get you. And this is what got me thinking. So I live in Manhattan, if you don't know that, right in New York City. And the other day there was a delivery guy, I heard some noise out in the hall. My husband was home. We're like, did one of our friends get into the building? And we have a building where it has an electronic keypad to get in so that people that live in the building have to buzz you in. And I'm like, did one of our friends, is in the building and somehow somebody else buzzed them in? I mean, we weren't expecting anybody, but sometimes friends stop by. Anyway, so we popped the door open just to sort of see what was going on in the hall. And it was a delivery guy. So it was a food delivery guy with a bag of food, and we hadn't ordered anything. And he was obviously very disoriented, very confused. And so I said, well, let me take a look at the delivery slip for you. And I guess I've got one of those faces, right? It's like, this lady isn't going to steal the bag. He was on the wrong block. So he was at the right number street address, but he was on the wrong block. So I explained that to him. I'm like, okay, right street, I mean, sorry, right number, wrong street. I said, you just got to go up a block. He was like, oh, thank you so much, you know, and off he went. Is the same thing can happen in eBay search where you've got part of your listing right, but you're missing some key information that can really help you in search. And oftentimes as sellers, you got to remember is it's not Kathy or Betty or Dale, you know, sitting there and watching the listings come onto the platform, right? So I'm not sitting there going, oh, you know, Lenny's listing a scarf. Oh, Dale's listing a ring. It's all done by machine. It's called machine learning. It's all algorithms. And the algorithms, the machine, the computer, the platform, however you want to call it, it has to recognize what you're listing. If it does not recognize what you're listing, you don't get the maximum amount of eBay search. Like the delivery guy, you know, you've got the right street number, but you're on the wrong street. And that actually happened with a seller. I was helping them with a listing and we were looking at it going, what happened with this listing? And it was a newer seller. They had put it in the wrong eBay listing category. So be careful. Sometimes, especially when you're listing on mobile, you can be going so fast. So this was a shirt and they had listed it under dress shirts. It was a t-shirt. Now, eBay search may pick up enough information from your description, but that means the item specifics that this person was filling in were item specifics for dress shirts, which are very different from t-shirts. And it's a very different listing category. So eBay's thinking this shirt, because it's not looking at it, eBay's thinking this shirt is a dress shirt. So be careful when you're listing. It's the listing category. So women's clothing, men's clothing, you know, kids' toys, take a look at it. Sometimes it can go in several different ones. Collectibles oftentimes can go in different places. I know sometimes sports clothing, because it can go under a sports collectible. It could be a collectible. It could be sports memorabilia. You know, in situations like that, always check solds. But this is what I wanted to show you. And this is, I picked a more normal category. When you do get into collectibles, definitely check solds. See what, and in the sold, you'll be able to see what category they use to list and definitely take a look at that. But I picked a more normal, not normal, but you know what I mean, a more common category. Let me just show you this. So what I did was I just pulled up women's and tailor black dress. So for instance, like my friend with the shirt, if you've got a shirt or a dress or something that's listed and it's not getting the traction, just double check you've got it in the right selling category. I'm just gonna click on this Ann Taylor loft dress and I'll show you what I mean. See up here, in case you're going, Kathy, I have no idea what you're talking about. Up at the very top, you can see the category it's listed in: clothing, shoes, and accessory, women's clothing, dresses. That's absolutely perfect. This person has put it in the correct listing category. So again, if you're not clear, look up here. That's the category that you're in. And this is what I wanted to show you. So again, this is women's Ann Taylor black dress. I picked something pretty common. There's 14,000. And I toggle to search newly listed, but let's toggle to search best match. And the reason I'm doing best match, if you don't know, is eBay's default search. So if somebody logs into eBay and they do not pick nearest me, whatever, the default search, the search it'll go to is best match. And that's true also on the phone. Okay. And one thing to consider, and if you don't have a smartphone, I've got an idea for you, is 60 to 70% of shopping is now touched by mobile. And that number is increasing almost daily. Is once a week, once a month, take a look at a couple of your listings on mobile. And even better, get a friend of yours to look at it on mobile and ask them what sort of jumps out of them. And this is what I wanted to point out to you, okay? Notice that the first 3 ones are sponsored, promoted listings, 4, 5. The first 5 placements are promoted listings. I'm not going to talk about promoted listings. I'm just pointing it out. So look at this listing. And I'm not going to go thumbs up or thumbs down on any of these, okay? What do you see in this listing? Okay, and I'm going to tell you it's pretty much the same on mobile. So what do you see? I'm going to see what you guys are saying. Hi, Pam. Okay, so what do you guys see? Tell me what you're seeing. So when you see the listings, this by the way is called the river. The main search on eBay is called the river. So when you see this promoted listing and non-promoted listing, what do you see? Okay, I'll tell you what you're seeing. You're seeing a picture, right? I see one picture. This is called your hero image. This is your first image. So I get one picture, the title, and I'm not going to discuss the title yet, but I will. Price, and this is on a buy it now. So I'll see whether it's buy it now or auction. So I get a picture, I get a title, condition. Do you see this? And you get this on mobile too. So I'm getting to know if it's brand new or used. It's telling me the brand. This is something new. Go eBay. It's telling me the brand. Okay. Now here, and my suspicion is, hang on a second, let me just say that it's coming from item specifics, because notice here, size women's large, and over here we're not getting size. So let me just click this. Why is this one not showing size in little tiny writing underneath? Okay, because she picked size SP, and I'm wondering if that's a custom size, but we'll see. My suspicion is it is. And she's got it in her title too. And this one is showing size women's large. Now, why is it showing the size? Right here, and I'll bet you anything that's drop down. So really try to use the drop down, because if there's a drop down for the size, and sometimes eBay beta tests things, so sometimes I'll see something that you won't, you'll see something I won't. But you see this, large, I'll bet you anything that's coming from the item specifics. Over here too. Brand new, edition, and Taylor, I'm telling you anything, I think they're pulling these from the item specifics. And then size is 6. So I'm actually going to pull the phone and take a look. But do you see what I mean? Look at this long and hard. Picture, title, price, and whether it's buyer now. Now, notice over here, we have a top rated plus. The reason I am pointing this out, and also, by the way, guaranteed delivery shows, because I saw a couple with guaranteed delivery dates. Now, of course, I'm not going to see any. Ah, somebody's got a sale. See, slash pricing, sale. Okay. See if I can get a guarantee. Ah, guaranteed. Okay, guaranteed with a green date. So again, picture, title, condition, whether it's used. This one's pre-owned. Loft. So they used Loft as the brand and item specifics. Size, extra large. Price. Ah, free returns. Okay, guaranteed. Now, why am I showing you this? Because this is the information that the buyer's seeing. This is the information that's going to get them to stop and to click. And you got to honestly look and go, what would I stop and click on? Okay. Now, for some people, it's going to be price. Other people, it's going to be style. They may not want the more square. They may want something more tailored. This one's got some burgundy in it. Okay. So there's a lot of variables on this size. But this is the information that shows in the river. And this is I wanted to point out to you. And really what I want to point out to you, and it's true in mobile too. Picture, title. Picture, title. Picture, title. Now, most of these people have really filled it out. I can argue about order of keywords. I can tell you that you're better off not to do all caps. Okay. But you've got a lot of people here, V-neck, you know, they're putting in keywords, sleeveless, good, knit dress, great, I know it's a knit. They're putting in size, 3/4 sleeve. These are all people using keywords. Again, better not to do all caps. You want to do upper and lower case. Very good sweater, tunic, black, petite, medium, Ann Taylor Loft, which is different than regular Ann Taylor. Good, good, good. Essential classic, and it is a classic, so good keyword classic. I'm just showing you this. And again, if you're not used to keywords in a category, that's why it's good to go through listings and get ideas. This one's a little short. Women's Ann Taylor black sleeve, sleeveless dress, 6 lined. Nice to know that it's lined. Also better to do upper and lower case. Okay. But to think of, like, for instance, this person put machine washable. Is this machine washable? Maybe you could put that in. Okay. It is a classic. I would definitely, you could use the word classic. You do want to get your titles 75 to 80 characters. But what I'm pointing out again, picture, title, picture, title. Does the picture make your item stand out? Title, can you do 75 to 80 characters? And again, look at other people's listings to get ideas. Why? Guaranteed. So what this means is this person has same or one business day handling, and whatever shipping methods they're using, eBay believes is going to get to that person, and they're going to guarantee the date on it, the 17th, me searching. So it could be also what geographic area you are, could be different. Okay. So I'm saying another one here, fast and free. So this person's doing free shipping. Okay. So it's showing us fast and free. All of this, because again, it helps it to stand out. You get that little logo, the Top Rated Plus logo, using lots of keywords. But again, what I'm pointing out is you have a picture, you have a title, you have a picture, title, you have a picture, you have a title. Okay. What I wanted to point out is how important the title is. So many times when I'm helping sellers with their listings and I'll go in and look, it's 5 or 6 words. You've got 75 to 80 characters. And I realize we're listing quickly, and I don't want you spending an hour on a listing when the item's $30. But you could do a quick search, even if you're not Ann Taylor, if it's women's dress, you could pick a big brand just because you're like Ann Taylor, like Donna Karan, because you're going to see a lot of dresses, and you can look at keywords fast. Sleeveless, classic, the fabric, cinch waist on some. You know, if it doesn't have a cinch waist, you don't put it as a cinch waist, but you'll get ideas. Sleeveless, 3/4 sleeve. Some mention the neckline. 75 to 80 characters. It is best to start with the brand, because what they're looking for is an Ann Taylor dress, right? That's what they're looking for. And then the other keywords, because people do search sleeveless, long sleeve, full length, you know, if they want a maxi. Okay. But always think about whether it's an Xbox, whether it's a tennis racket, whether it's a t-shirt, is make sure it's in the proper listing category. You in search if you're in the wrong category. I mean, to put a t-shirt and dress shirt is going to kill you. It's just going to kill you. Doesn't matter how much money you give promoted listings. It is going to kill you. Actually, it will hurt you on promoted listings too, because promoted listings will think that you're promoting a dress shirt, and it's not. So really watch your title, because when you're looking at your listing on mobile, when you're looking at your listing on eBay search, and again, the river, which is that main flow, and best match, which is the default, is what are you looking at? I'm looking at a picture and a title, a picture and a title. Yes, I'm seeing fast and free. Yes, I'm seeing top rated. Yes, I'm seeing a sale, by the way. Okay. So the sale, you're going to see slash pricing and that's on sale. So yay, eBay for that. Your title is so important, and it's great keywords. It helps you to stand out. And that's how people are searching. You got to get them to stop. And if I've only got 4 or 5 words, if my picture doesn't really pop, they are going to keep going by unless it's something really unusual and you are the only one. So that's what I wanted to say to you, is that when you're staring, when you're looking, picture, and again, you do picture the best you can, a nice plain background that it shows, but you don't want your picture to be out of focus. It's really hard. You know, iPhones, smartphones, Galaxies all take great pictures, but watch your title. 75 to 80 characters. Yes, that one extra keyword matters. There's studies on this that you get better prices and better sales results using a 75 to 80 character title. And again, you may think, oh, well, V-neck. I mean, they can see it has a V-neck. Put it in the title. Some of the phones are really small. You know, they've got the picture and the title. Basically, your picture and your title is selling your item. The picture and the title. The picture and the title. And I've got something to help you. I've actually got 4 really good tips. Let me just show this to you on eBay search. So hop over to my website, ilovetobeselling.com. Then you want to go to free tips. Okay, up here on the upper right, free tips. And then down here, bottom left, dominate eBay search. And what these are is, these are 4 tips that will help you rank and search better. They are all free. They're not something where you have to pay eBay a fee to use this function. I also purposely picked 4 tips that you do not need an eBay store. So you can use my tips with or without an eBay store. So hop over to my website, ilovetobeselling.com, and get your copy of Dominate eBay Search. Your titles matter. I'm going to keep saying this. Your titles matter. It is the first thing I look at when I'm helping sellers is I look at the title. And so often we can, beef up that title and it will help you to rank better in search. Ranking better in search gets you more eyeballs, and more eyeballs is more potential shoppers. It means your item has a chance to sell faster and for a better price. And that's what I want for you. More sales, better prices. Okay, I'm Kathy, and I love to be selling. Bye-bye.